Hello, Turks and Caicos. The general situation for today: a weak pressure gradient will support light to gentle breezes and slight seas through tonight. Special warnings: the public is urged to remain hydrated, wear light-colored clothing, sunglasses, sunscreen, and to limit prolonged exposure to the sun, as UV indices are expected to remain in the very high to extreme range and heat indices in the upper 90s to the triple digits. Weather: partly sunny today, mostly fair, with isolated showers possible tonight. Winds easterly at 10 to 15 knots, seas 3 feet or less. The daytime high temperature 92 degrees Fahrenheit, the overnight low temperature 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and the heat index for today 103 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunset will be at 7:24 p.m., the next low tide at 2:13 p.m., and the next high tide at 8:43 p.m. The extended forecast: a weak high-pressure ridge will build across the area into the weekend, bringing generally fair weather with occasional morning showers into early next week. Saturday: a low 10% chance of showers and a possible isolated thunderstorm in the late morning or early afternoon. Partly sunny with a high near 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Saturday night: isolated showers possible in the evening, mostly fair with low around 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots, and seas along Caicos banks and Atlantic near shore 3 feet or less, Atlantic offshore 2 to 4 feet. Sunrise will be at 6:24 a.m. and sunset at 7:23 p.m. Sunday: a low 30% chance of showers and a possible thunderstorm in the early morning. Partly sunny with a high near 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunday night mostly fair with a low around 82. Winds east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots, and seas along Caicos Bank and Atlantic near shore 3 feet or less, Atlantic offshore 2 to 4 feet. Sunrise will be at 6:25 a.m. and sunset at 7:23 p.m. The tropical weather outlook: off the southeastern United States, a non-tropical area of low pressure is expected to form in a day or so a few hundred miles offshore of North Carolina. Some tropical or subtropical development is possible this weekend, while the system moves northeastward over the warm waters of the Gulf Stream. This system has a low chance of development over the next 7 days. The Central Atlantic AL96. A tropical wave over the central tropical Atlantic continues to produce disorganized shower activity. Development of this system appears unlikely during the next day or two, but environmental conditions are forecasted to become more conducive in a few days. A tropical depression could form late this weekend or early next week while the system moves west-northwestward to northwestward across the central tropical and subtropical Atlantic. There is a low chance of this low pressure forming into a tropical cyclone within the next 48 hours and a medium chance over the next 7 days. That is the 3-day public weather forecast issued on Friday, the 8th of August by the Turks and Caicos Islands National Weather Service. The next 3-day forecast will be issued on Monday. Thank you for listening.